Hey, what's up guys, welcome to this video where we are going to be taking a look at the 89 rated Harry Kane in FIFA 20, giving him a thorough review and telling you what I thought about using this card, how good he is and if he is worth buying. Before I do, of course, if you enjoy the video, please remember to hit that like button as that will really help out the channel. And if you have any questions at all about Harry Kane, FIFA 20, the team that I use him in, anything at all, leave all of that in the comments below as I love answering all of your guys' questions. So without further ado, we've seen where we've used him. Now we're going to have a look at his attribute details, and as you can see, he actually performed very well for me, nearly averaging a goal a game. And obviously some people were quitting early on because this was recorded through the EA access phase, so he probably could have got a few more goals than you might have seen in that. But overall, a really solid goals to game ratio, and what a card this guy is. As you can see, the stats are phenomenal on the shooting column, absolutely brilliant. I have upped those areas as well, of course, but it is really good to begin with. His attack positioning, finishing, shot power, long shots, volleys, penalties, they're all brilliant stats, but obviously the finishing and the attack positioning really do stand out. His passing column is decent. I actually think maybe this could be a little bit better because in real life he's actually very solid, but it's still usable. It's really good if he does play in that hold up striker sort of role and plays other people in, because he does have good vision, really decent short and long range passing, which is always neat and tidy. Dribbling wise, he's actually usable. Yes, you're not going to go on any crazy mazy runs with him, but he is very useful. And then when you combine that with the great strength that he has, he really is the perfect hold up player. He's very good aerial as well, great for attacking corners, defending them, and also winning flick-ons. He's not the fastest. Yes, we all knew that from the get-go. As you can see, their acceleration and sprint speed do leave somewhat to be desired. But the way that this guy plays and the way that FIFA 20 is engineered, I don't think that's too much of an issue at all. So now that we've seen those attribute details, guys, let's jump into some in-game footage and hear what I thought about him. So my thoughts on the 89 rated Harry Kane were that he was a really solid player. I pretty much always review any Harry Kane card that comes out in any FIFA. Over the last few FIFAs, I really enjoyed using him, even though he is slow and everyone on Ultimate Team loves pacey strikers, well, just pacey players in general. I think Kane really has a place in your team because his hold-up play this year around is incredible. He's so strong, he's got really solid dribbling, so he can take the ball into him, he can ride challenges, he can get the ball in and out of his feet, he's got a good range of passing for getting a few assists, getting the team moving, but he also has that ability to just relieve the pressure, get the team higher up the pitch, and then get himself into the box, whereby he is one of the most deadly players in the game. Especially early on, he is one of the cheapest, best picks in the Premier League for scoring you goals, because players like Son, Aguero, they're just too expensive, you know what I mean? They're going to be so costly, whereas this guy is affordable. Don't get me wrong, he is expensive at the moment, to a degree, but he is an achievable player that you can get early on that won't lose too much value because of his 89 rating. So he's a safe investment and one that will really make the difference. He cost me around sort of 45, 47k, which I think is a really solid player for the money because he is a cut above the rest. His finishing is incredible. Obviously he has the 4-star weak foot, which really adds on to how good his finishing is. And then when you get him in front of goal, his movement, his positioning, he's always in good areas, and then whether it's with his head, whether it's a volley, weak foot, strong foot, it doesn't matter what sort of chance presents itself to Kane, he's got the ability to put it in the back of the net, both from close range and from long range. He really can score you a great range of goals, which is why I absolutely adored him. I thought he was so solid, really fun player to use, especially early on when people are maybe using slightly cheaper defences and goalkeepers. This guy is just going to feel even more overpowered because he is that good in front of goal. Really solid movement, as I said before, and very accomplished finishing. His heading ability was incredible too. Very lethal from corners, but also great for defending them. Really solid at just winning a lot of flick-ons, and as I say, getting the team higher up the pitch, really relieving that pressure and building attacks from Harry Kane. He can really hold the ball up well, and he's just got a great all-round game to him. His dribbling and passing are really solid for a striker, I thought too. So overall, yes, he's not the fastest player in the world, but it really doesn't matter for me. If you've got players around him with pace, he can be the one who gets the ball into him first, holds it up, rides the challenges, keeps the defenders at bay, and then plays it into your fast players like I did with Martial and Pepe. They carry the ball forward, he gets himself into the box, and it will just result in goal after goal. Really neat build-up play is possible with Harry Kane, and that's why I thought he was very solid. Really good pick early on. At this stage of FIFA, considering there's not many informs, there's not many special cards out there at all, I'm giving him a 9 out of 10 because yes, there could be a few things that could be better. He could be faster, he could have slightly better areas for a few stats, but for where you need him and what he can accomplish, he is easily one of the best and most affordable top strikers in the game, and therefore one I would highly recommend. So I hope you've enjoyed the review, guys. As I said before, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hit the like and subscribe, and peace.